Mic check, 1, 2. Cool. Alright, so before we get started, I need to change. Create dashboard. Stream manager. What do we want to do today? I'm already done with the escape room. Well, I need to build it. But I'm still collecting resources. I guess we're just gonna work in the mini-series world. There we go. Okay, take 2. Mic check. Alright. And it looks like my stream info did not change. That's not what I wanted. Oh. Dashboard. Manager. Did it name? Yes, it did save it. Okay. Channel. Okay, so the title's good. Okay. Every Tuesday, I gotta change that. Well, my schedule is gonna be changing soon, so I have to. Hello. I'm still figuring a few things out, but we will be. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I am having a bad technology start. Back. There we go. Okay. And there goes the one viewer. I'm sorry. Unless it was just me. I don't even know. Okay. The lights are pretty bright, but I don't think I can change that. Wrong one. No, that's all. That's better. Okay. Let's see. So today. Oh man, now I don't even know if I want to do that. Not gonna lie, I really don't know what I want to do today. Just get that up. There we go. Now I can see everything. I could do 121.11. Castle of Secrets. I don't even know what that's about. Oh, hey, I think. I've seen Mara. There's the chap. There's my first chat. Cool. Hey, probably not. Oh, you here? Yeah. Hey, I'm doing well. How are you? I am trying to decide what to do, so I'm a little slow start, but thanks for watching. You are officially my first chatter. I appreciate that. Yeah, we'll go in here. Not necessarily a new world. If I do a new world, it'll be through YouTube. Like I'll make a video series on it. What I just hopped into right now is a mini series that I am working on setting up. You can ignore all the wool blocks. I was testing some command stuff and that's not going to happen. But basically I'm building up a world that I'll do like a mini series role play story through. But this is just the bridge that I did. Again, you can ignore all these. I couldn't even get it to work, so I'll have to figure something out. Welcome to the chat room. Probably lost that one. Okay, I don't know why it keeps turning off on me. What's going on? My Wi-Fi is on. Hello. I'm having technical difficulties, so I'm sorry I keep cutting in and out. Okay. So I don't know what you heard, if you're even Yassine, but this is not a playthrough. You're not. Okay. Not a playthrough, just a mini series, not a new world. But seems like you're looking for that. Let's see. What is it's so random. Just gonna nobody will know. Okay, so let's see. Exit will be this way, right? North. Do I go north or do I go south? I misclicked. I don't know. I think either if my connection broke, disconnected or something, but I don't use hotkeys or anything. Well, I don't know, but yeah. Don't know what you heard last. This is not a new world, but it's a mini series that I'm working, building out, and then I'll do like a role play story. Still working on details, but this will be the spawn area. So they'll come in here, and then this will be a camp that was left behind by another player. I got a bridge so far, and I think if I do work in this world today, I was going to build up kind of an abandoned keep. So maybe not a full castle, but maybe a little manor with walls, and it'll be something that my player can explore. Yeah, it's still working. This is going to be a long-term project. I don't know how long it'll take me, but I do have some other things. If you'd like, I can show you some of the other completed things I've done. I completed an escape room that I'm waiting to build in my server. And then I also just did a recent interior of a palace that I just did. So I can either jump to those, I could hop on the server, but I have to turn off chat because it's not very family friendly. And when I say not family friendly, I mean not family friendly. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna go ahead and hop into a creative world. I think it's this one. So there we go. That's the palace. Fly over there. So I have the entryway is a large door, piston door. And then you come into the inside here. You actually love escape room. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely show you that. Yes, I love escape rooms and puzzles. It's super fun to build and um, interesting. And I'll go ahead and show you this one. So this is the one I'm planning to build on my server soon. I'm just collecting resources still. So they'll drop down from that palace actually into a small room here. And then the first room is going to be parkour. So they got to make their way. I wonder if it's. Literally had to find a viewer for the first time, and my computer doesn't want to work. Let's close that. Let's close this. Close that. Literally. That's a bummer. Well, okay. You know what? I think I know what's causing it. Hold on. Hold on. And welcome back. I'm so sorry. I think I know what's causing it though. I got to. No, I don't want to do that. I do think I know what's causing it though. Let's go here. Invalid path. Please check setting. Hotkeys. Shift S. Yeah, I think that's it. That's a bummer. Okay, so we'll move that. We'll move that. We're gonna go and remove that. Sorry, bear with me. I believe the issue is my hotkeys are going across multiple applications, and that's why it's causing me to stop. I think I figured it out. Gotta go in, take these all off. Okay, hopefully, let's see. It shouldn't stop me from streaming now. Okay. Where's my browser? There we go. I think I'm good. Okay. So what was do you want me to start at the beginning of the escape room again? And I can show you through it, or I can just show you the redstone. Yeah, I'll just start at the beginning, and if you have any questions, just ask. I'll do my best to answer them. So, they'll enter the palace, which is right at my base area. They'll drop down into a small room, which I didn't build here because just cosmetics and looks. Whew. They'll come in here, and the first room is going to be parkour. So they'll make their way up, and I'm not great. Wow. I'm not great at parkour, but I have done this one all the way through, so I know it's possible. Yeah, it is possible. That much is true. So they'll make their way up. You got some glass pane jumps here, just like fences, but a little bit thinner. You did ask how hard it was. I would say out of a 1 to 10, I would say maybe a 4 or 5. But that depends. If you do a lot of escape rooms, it might be easier. If you don't do them, it might be harder. So they'll make their way up the parkour. This is just a little slime jump. The trick to this one is to not run and not jump. And I know a lot of people think, oh, I'm going to jump and I'm going to try and land it. They might, but they have to keep the forward momentum. So I made it where you just walk off, hold W, hold it forward, and perfectly there. And then we got an infinity room. It's somewhat bright, so I'm going to go through it quickly. It's just literally a tunnel, but I'm hoping people won't realize that they might think there's turns and going around. You just go straight across, drop down here, and then in this room is a key card room. And there's multiple hiding places, but there's only 4 spots where the redstone in the back end is made to deliver it to one of the 4 spots. And it's random because the rail's consistently cycling. So even I wouldn't know which hiding spot it might be in, because it depends on how long the minecart's going, or the rails, or how long the player's in the area. So one hiding spot is this one. And get out. There you go. I'll go ahead and free cam so I can show you that it's run by a hopper. And I'll show you that in a second. And then there's another one in the tree right there. There's one in here. And I might move that actually. Maybe I can put it under the bed. But it blends in with the spruce floor here, so that's why I liked it. And the last hiding spot is going to be down here in this little cave. So they'll come down, they'll look around. They might think they have to climb something. They don't. Not in there actually. It's just another, throw them off the course. You come up here, up too far, boom, and there's another door. So those are the 4 hiding spots. When they get the key card, they'll put it in here, press the button, and it'll open this door. So, pretending it's in there. So the door will stay open until they get up here. And I got a little, supportive encouragement signs. This pressure plate will reset the door, but if they stand on it, it'll stay open. And naturally, I think, could I? Yeah. So, yep, there it goes. So they can stand on the pressure plate. So if there's two people playing and one of them just decides to jump ahead, this is one of the exits. Every area will have one, with the exception of the next spot. This one resets the previous game, and I'll show you what that's in a sec. So that'll reset the game. This goes on to the next area. So before we get there, the redstone for that one mini game is all back here. So what'll happen is they'll put the key card in the dropper, which will then activate this piston, because they'll put a block above the redstone torch, which then powers that red dust. Then when they step on that first pressure plate, this guy, the sticky piston, pulls this block off the redstone, closing the door. And then when they reset the game, this block pushes this guy over here, and then this guy pushes him back. And that's how I can reset the game, the door, and the mechanism for putting the key card in there without having to be there physically for them to reset it for people. And it's just literally redstone lines. And they're gone. Oh well. So you got the redstone lines, reset the game, and then as soon as they put it in here, it automatically goes into a cart, which is right there right now, and that cart will follow one of these tracks to 4 areas. So we got one right here, we got another one right there, and then one up here, and that one underwater that I showed you right here. And once the cart's running, it is running full time, circle, circle. And yeah, so even if there's nothing in there, it's running. And I tried to make it so that it could just go when it has something in the hopper minecart, but what's the word? I'm spacing. I couldn't get it to figure out. I thought it would be cool to do it that way, because then it would just alternate the 4 hiding spots. But now it's just constantly running. So in all reality, even I won't know which of the 4 spots it's in. Now, I'm not going to tell the players there's only 4 spots. They just have to look through every spot there. And there's a couple red herrings. This is just another exit from the final room down there. So they'll come through here. They have a break to exit. They'll reset the game, and now they're on to the next room, which is going to be a shulker box room. So from here, they got to find the shulker box that lets you drop through. Now, I know the answer, obviously. This escape room is not actually going to be uploaded anywhere as of yet. I haven't decided. This is only going to be for my server that I play on. And since nobody's watching, now's a good time to do that. I believe it's this one. No, it's this one. No. Okay, it's 2 from the wall, 1 away. Okay, yeah, this one. Drop down, and boom. Now they're down here. And this first tunnel is just a tunnel to the next ladder, which goes into the next room. And then from here, the other one is in the corner. So they'll drop down. Boop. Now they gotta go this tunnel. Same thing. It's not a maze. It's just a get there. In this final room, I believe it's that one or this one. I think it's this one. Yeah. So once they're in here, this one is actually kind of a little maze. Um, and the idea is, I'm expecting them to go here first and then go left, and they'll, kind of zip, 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 zip. Nope, nope. Okay. So they'll make their way to this final tunnel. If they're lucky, they might just find it right away. And then boom, now we have trivia. And first question, which hostile mob was the first introduced into Minecraft? Well, technically all three of these were, but the very first one was zombies. But let me show you what happens when they get it wrong. You get it wrong, you drop down. And some of these rooms are actually mazes. Some of them, not so much, but they have to make their way through and find their way to this door. Where's the button? There it is. Hop out, and the answer is zombies. So go through. Boom, next room. Boop. How many colors can be made with stained glass and a beacon beam? Oop, did I hit it? Done. 5 million? 100,000? Or 16? There are 16 colors in Minecraft. Officially. 16 dyes, 16 concrete, wool. Whoop. Freezing myself to death. But the correct answer is, because of the combination of colors, you can make over 5 million possible colors in Minecraft using glass and a beacon beam. So come through here, you got these, and again, keep it up! Yay! You're not done though. There's more. This one has 4. Question is, which redstone component is movable by a piston? Observer, obsidian, dispenser, dropper. Obsidian isn't actually a redstone component, but that just helps, and for any redstoners, they'll know, because observers are used in flying machines. So this would be the answer. And then one final room. 10, 11, 12, 13. What's the question? How many tree types are there in Minecraft as of 121? Anybody know? No? Okay. The answer is not 10, not 13, and not 11. It's 12. Technically, in the overworld, it's 10. But in Minecraft, I'm including the Nether, which has 2. So 12 it is. There we go. And last but not least, the final room. Boop. Here we are. Pressure plates. Yeah. With 2 iron doors. This one is, oh, give up. That's the exit. This one is the winner's exit. So, let's see. What's the other sense say? It is tip. It takes more than 1. Okay. Speed, nah. Order, yeah. So, we got a bunch of pressure plates here, and it looks like a certain order will open that door. Nope. Now, they may not get it. Well, that's okay. They might think of, they may not realize it's an order. They may be like, oh, maybe it's 1. But they'll walk across every single one and realize it's not opening. They'll be like, oh, but that's why I put tip. It takes more than 1. Nah, and yeah. So there's an order, but it doesn't necessarily mean speed. So it's not like boom, boom, boom. You gotta go boom, boom. Just kidding. All these lights are above. When they go across it, they'll realize nothing happens. Yeah, nothing happens. So let's just say, for our sakes, they make it this far and they decide, Yeah, I'm done. I don't expect it to get to that point. I think everyone will eventually figure it out because there is a hint in the room, but we'll get there. So you got a button here. Come out. I'm so proud of how far you've come. You should be too. Aw. But if they see this before they leave, so proud, I'll give you a second chance. There's a spruce hint inside. Huh? There's a button to go back in. Okay, so this is oak wood. Yeah. Is there a spruce oak pressure plate? No. No, this is spruce. Yeah. Ooh, what's this? Hint? Why you always be looking down? Now, I do think this might confuse them because of the lanterns, but my hope is that eventually, while looking up and around, they will find this guy. Yeah. You touch the button. Oh, what's this? What? 1, 2, 3. No way. And there is the answer. Put all 4. Door opens. They get to leave. And that is the entirety of my escape room. So, real quickly, since we're here, this is the entrance of the palace. There's a big old redstone door right there. I broke that, so I can't show you right now. Yeah, so they'll come in here, they'll read a book, it'll tell them there's an escape room that way. That'll be farms and other stuff. I can hop on the server and show you later. And back behind here, there's a door to my storage unit. Let's see. So yeah, this door, I broke it somehow. I don't know how. I was trying to add. Well, so. Yeah, no, that it's done. It's cooked. Where is it? I have an idea. You'll bear with me. Okay. Maybe not. Let's try. There it is. Okay, and then this one. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Huh. Oh. There we go. Okay. Ooh, where'd it go? Oh, is it gone? But it's not down there. Okay. So I don't know what happened there. Good. Good. Okay. Let's remove that because I think it should be good now. Yeah. And yeah, perfect. Okay, good. Now if I push it again, it'll open. Fixed it. Yeah, the only difference with this is that the actual door for the palace is 10 blocks high. So yeah, lined up. Yep, perfect. Okay. Whew. Alrighty. So there's that. There's the escape room with all the redstone. I'm going to be changing these out for slabs because I want to put down. I want to make sure that nothing can walk across them and mess up the redstone. Alright. And then, sorry, I'm just making sure my Twitch is still running. Yeah. Turns out it was a misclick on my part. Oopsie. I'm new. Oh well. Alright. So, oh, that was the other concern I had. Is I'm collecting resources, but not everything I need is going to be collected for. So like this, it's going to be a water tunnel to the surface, and that's going to be about 100 blocks. This needs to be covered up. Another water tunnel here. Another water tunnel there. Another water tunnel here. Gonna, I think that's it, right? Yeah. So I gotta build those. I gotta have resources for that. I'm still needing to put the stone. Ooh, maybe that's what I'll do since nobody's watching anyway. I need to make the maps. So, which are going to be stone, because it just works out that way. Oh, I can show you. So this is what stone looks like, and it's going to be that quadrant over there. A stone map looks just gray, and when you go into an infinity room of stone, turn off the hitboxes. Now we are in a infinity room and we're lost. Turn that on. Yeah. This is black. Obviously the other one in there is white. Excuse me. Itchy back. Sinmara. Anyway, so here we go. Alright, so there's that. That was more redstone testing for the, oh, this was the original plan for the, oh, I guess I can show you that. The redstone for this room. All of this down here. Where is it? There? Yeah, that'll do. Okay. There's just no block under there. So that's what's holding that. Just in case. Oh, I don't want someone falling through in case if the carpet breaks. I just gotta hope no one breaks the carpet. I mean, I guess it's not as much fall damage if someone does and they just land on the wood. Anyway, down here's the redstone. So this is the first. This redstone here is the first pressure plate. So remember, it goes here to there and there, and then the doors that way. All right, so redstone, a little delay. What's it? It's a extender. There we go. So it's a redstone extender, so it makes it stay lit for a little bit longer. So when this gets powered, this turns off. However, this torch will not turn on unless both of these are off. So that's why this one. So you got 1, 2. This is off long enough for this to turn off. Or yeah, this one's off long enough for this to turn off to then turn on this to power the redstone, which then has another extender because I need this line to stay on long enough turning this off so that this has time to turn off that one. And then when those are both off, this is what's called an AND clock. So this and this means power to here. If it was an OR block, one or the other would be able to turn this on. But we're doing AND, so I need both. And that was the whole idea. I wanted it to be a sequence and having, what's the word? A sequence and time, I guess. Because if they're not fast enough, which I guess technically that hint is a lie. Right? Oh, here it is. There we go. If they're not fast enough, it does close. But let's see. They do these? Nope. If not 3. If you want to give up, you can, but make sure you read every sign. Maybe the pressure plates aren't what activate the lamps. I'm done. I'm leaving. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let's see. Mic check. Mic check. Dang it. Okay, I don't know if it's my headphones or what. Hold on. Mic check. Okay. There's that. Dang it. Alright. I'm gonna have to restart my game. One moment. Actually. Before I forget, let's do... Alright. You know what? I'm gonna take a quick break, restart my game, and I will be right back. Go. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Alrighty, I'm gonna move this closer because it sounds really quiet. Hopefully that's not too quiet or too loud. Alright. We should be good now. Is this it? Yes. There we go. Got the sound back. Okay, let's do. Press the button. Light, 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 light. That's not it, but I'm not. Don't worry. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna hop on the server and just start placing stone blocks. Shoot, I need my map. Okay. There you go. I might be having an interview. Okay, okay. I just got an interview. Well, not got an interview, but email to sound like they're interested in meeting with me for an interview. Yeah. Let's see here. Alrighty. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. Oh, okay. I'm in a decent mood right now. Oh, it's late, so I can sleep. Wow. There's no sleeping on this server. Do that. Now I want to make this. I'll minimize that. Come on. Let's do you there. And then we're going to do you there. Yeah. Oh, but I can't see viewers. That's a bummer. Well, shoot. So if I want to see chat, I gotta do viewers, but that's okay. Okay. Alrighty. Well, let's turn chat off. And make our way to the map. Now, and yeah, if you ever come back, Yassine, here's the inside of my palace on the server, my storage room. This over here is the entrance to the escape room, which will be a large drop down. And then on this side is farms. So you just, yeah, you got a bee farm there, sugar cane, bamboo, concrete maker, which I'm no longer going to be doing because I'm using stone for the map instead of black concrete. This is for later. Yeah. So let's go ahead and hop out and go place some stone while nobody's watching. Directly south, so this won't take me too long. Yeah, you're like 6 seconds behind me, so I'm sorry if it seems a little. My response time is a little slower. It's because of how far behind the render is. Sorry. Let's go and do that and that. And oh, gotta turn on this. There we go. That's what I had placed originally, and then realized I needed 9. Well, there's 10 here. 9.5 chokers. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with stone because, well, I got 9.5 chokers of stone and counting. Oh yeah, look at that. I did go all the way. Alright, we're gonna start from this end. I'm just gonna place blocks. If you have any questions, just put them in the chat and I'll do my best to answer. I do have Tweakeroo, but I don't use certain settings like the restock and thing. Just feel that just feels like it's crossing a line for me. Alrighty. Boop, boop, boop. I need to put my shift on toggle. Control, sneak, toggle. Does, oh it does, perfect, okay. I can't tell if anybody's watching, so. Whoa. The server TPS keeps dropping like insanely low. Sweet. Okay, should be good though. Just my reminder to stream. Oh, it's gonna be a long journey. No, no, no. I do have Swift Sneak. so tired. checking on my dog.
What's it done, baby girl?
I need water. Sure. Yes. Just give me that safer spice first. Okay. Let me grab a snack. Hold on. base area with the schematic for the escape room placed. But I gotta collect resources, make sure I have everything I need. I don't think I could show you my resource. Actually, I should. Do that. I'm not in the area, so it won't. I gotta run to my base now so that the material list thing will turn off. So let's do that. It's underground, so there it is. There. I gotta get all of this. A lot of which I already have, because I've been collecting for a while, but there's still little things. Might as well sleep while I'm here. Keep the night rats away from me. Okay, that should be good. pushing down. how tech. to go ahead and end it here and take a break. I got some stuff I need to do today, and yeah, we'll be back next week. After next week, I will be switching days around. I have not figured out what day I'll be streaming, but once I figure out what day works best, I will start my new schedule and update it. And hopefully I'll see some more people in the future. If you see this, thank you for watching. I'll see you when I see you.